Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Take two. I wasn't recorded. I gotta get better at that. It's just I gotta. Yeah, I gotta get a bigger. This is nice. This little thing that I use, it's nice, but the screen is so small. Sometimes I don't know. I gotta double check. So if you see me tilt my head, it's because I need to look to make sure it's recorded. So we're here at Magic Kingdom. We have a few items that we have to look for to see what's new. I can't say I haven't been in here for a while. It's been a few weeks, but
the last time we were here, it was me and you.
Yeah.
Lauren does not like to come here.
Yeah, Lauren doesn't like to come to Magic Kingdom because of the parking situation, which is understandable because it is, out of all the parks, it's the most.
But let's make your older parents do it.
Yeah, it's the most difficult to get into,
but
or time consuming to get into.
And especially when it's a very, very, very hot day, and there's no shade. Like we actually walked all the way over to try to get underneath some trees, because that's another thing. Disney parking lots, I wish they would come up with something.
Yeah, see, this is
because there's no, like, literally at the end of it, usually when we come out of the park and we're already hot, tired and exhausted, the thought of having to walk through the parking lot just like makes you sick. And you do, like, we're walking through and it's like, oh my god, I gotta get to the car.
Yeah, it's so much with the concrete and all the cars and everything like that. It can be up to 10 degrees hotter in the parking lot than it is normally, just from all the reflective surfaces. But we're walking along the little path here on the side. This is like where Uber comes up and does the car drop-offs and stuff, or Lyft. But we are heading into Magic Kingdom, and hopefully we can get on some rides. The parking lot didn't seem too crowded.
Well, the last time we were here was Memorial Day.
And that was, I wish we would have stayed longer. I could have got on some rides that I haven't been able to ride in a long time.
But we were trying to get home to make dinner.
Yep. Yeah, we had ribs that night, didn't we?
Yes.
So let's head into Magic Kingdom. So, since today's a hot one, I was thinking it would be a good time to discuss like some tips and tricks that we've found to deal with super hot days. Because it's like you stand still and you're just sweating. It's that hot and humid. And what? And one of the things that we do is, like, Gwen got a refresher from Starbucks. I get a nice coffee. We definitely take advantage of Starbucks when we're here. And shade, and water.
You need water.
Water.
Neck
Hydrate.
Fans. Neck fans are
good.
good.
Neck fans are nice.
Which I forgot. We're in the car. I have another handheld one, forgot, in the car. We even have the spray bottle that they sell here that we've had for years that we've kept it.
Yeah.
We bring it sometimes, but again, forget. Plus, when we come just for a quick trip, it's not something we think about because, you know, you have to carry it. Just like we never bring popcorn buckets anymore for refills.
You gotta carry it. But
I still have the wet towel, cool towel. They're good. I do have that on me if I want to grab it. But I mean, I'll get a water and I'll just like kind of put it on my neck, the back of my neck, my wrist. That does help.
And to find cool places, like today's days like this. Now we're annual pass holders, so if we don't get on the rides, it's not going to kill our day. We're not trying to get on everything, but like rides like Carousel of Progress is a good ride to get onto for today because it gets you out of the sun. You're sitting down and you can actually relax a little bit.
And also the people mover.
Yeah, people mover because there's a breeze.
There's
always the breeze,
You're always
and you
moving,
go in Space Mountain.
Sometimes, you'll go into dark places and even go into air conditioning for a little bit of it.
Okay, we're gonna move on because now the music's stopping.
Well, I think it's going to continue. It's a stage show.
A stage show started. This is one of the things that you can do to keep cool also. Over in Adventureland, they have these, what do they call it? They have a name.
The tiki misting guys.
But you can see the little kids getting squirted, but they shoot out mist and also jets of water. But they're a good way to cool off. And they're pretty neat. And they look, I got some awesome pictures. I'll insert one of the pictures I have from at night, where it looked cool. But it's a good way to cool off on a hot day. See, look, even Gwen's taking advantage of it. You got a nice mist. Yeah, see, that feels good. And this is another good one, the Enchanted Tiki Room. You do have to wait outside for the show to start, but you're in the shade. You do have to stand, but once you get inside, you can relax. The benches aren't the most comfortable, but it's a nice place inside to relax. And it's a cool show. And another good one is Pirates of the Caribbean, because that it's cool in there because it's mostly underground. Well, it seems like it's underground, but it's all enclosed and it's actually quite cool in there. So Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, you do. There is some splashing involved, so you do get a tiny bit wet. And like today, it's a 20-minute wait. So on a hot day like today would be a perfect day because the queue, all your waiting is going to be indoors. So that's a good way to cool off on a nice hot day. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Also, an umbrella is always good to have, especially this time of year, because you can use it to block the sun. And then when we get the afternoon thunderstorms, you'll have your umbrella, which...
We don't have an umbrella.
No, I went to grab it and I forgot. It's in the car. Everything's in the car. And when I remembered, but it was so hot enough in the parking lot, I didn't want to turn around and walk back to the car to get it.
So this is our first look at Tiana with the walls down. I almost didn't recognize the place without the walls. Ah, it looks really nice.
Looking at the armadillo.
Oh, and it's not. I guess cast member previews are over. Is cast member previews over? They're not running it?
But there's like no water even on it.
There's no water on the...
That's weird. I was expecting to see people run it.
Yeah.
But I don't know when annual pass holders
Now, the day we're filming this is Saturday, June 8th. So
we missed out on all the
DVC, the annual pass, and stuff like that. By the time we got our notifications, they were already all gone. But it's neat. I like it just due to the fact that there's no more walls. Yeah, it looks like they got the water drained. And is that supposed to be the frogs?
But yeah, we got this.
And Tiana's right up in there. It's a 50-foot drop.
I know, but it just looks like it's just like I feel like it was.
So this is around the Critter Co-op. They got the hula hoops out and they got some games and everything to keep people entertained. Look, Big Thunder Mountain's only 30 minutes. So this is all around the side. Tiana's. Actually, believe it or not, another nice thing to do on a hot day is to ride the ferry boat. Because the breeze. And as long as you're not in the open, if you're under one of the decks. Now I wouldn't recommend getting on the first floor. But if you got on the upper decks, you get a nice breeze and you get to travel around, I don't even know what that's called, Tom Sawyer Island. And the thing about it too, Tom Sawyer Island wouldn't be a bad place to go on a hot day because most of the trails are in the shade. And there is a cave trail, right? And you go into Fort and stuff like that. So it gets you out of the sun somewhere cool, and you can kind of walk at your own pace.
They used to have a refreshment stand in there, which would have been like an actual eating. I think it was called Impali's, where you could get food and stuff. I don't think that is open anymore, and so I would probably take, a fresh bottle of water over with you, so you have something to drink while you're walking around.
So this is one of the pins we had a request for, Indiana Jones. It's a newer pin. That's actually pretty neat because that's from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Because you can see the pyramid in the background with the sun setting and the truck. So that's from Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is one of my favorite movies. So I don't recall seeing these before, but you have a new starter set. Oh. You got C-3PO, you got Princess Leia and Luke, the siblings, and then you got Scruffy Nerf Herder with Chewbacca, and you got Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper. And the starter pin sets are usually $29.99. Oh, this one's $39.99. We are in Frontierland. Gwen. Huh? I was traded. So we were in Frontierland, and there's this little nook right off. There's a shooting gallery right there, which is free. And I was just playing it. But they have this little nook here.
Look. His phone's right here.
Wait, you're not?
No, I'm saying.
Okay, this is what frustrates me. I said, I'm going to the bathroom. Meet me over there. I get out of the bathroom because obviously it takes me longer to go in and, you know. And he was buying the pin. And I come out, look around, don't see him. The marching band went by. So I sat there and watched that because Chip and Dale were in front of it dancing and marching. It was cute. So I took a little video, but probably wasn't very good. But anyway, I'm calling him. Like, where are you? No answer. Call again. No answer. And his phone's sitting, look, right there.
I just sat down. I literally.
How did you not hear your phone ring? It's very important.
Pin trading next to the band.
Well, you still could have heard your wife calling you. That's the most important thing. Isn't it? So this is a quiet little place right off the shooting gallery. It's in the shade. It's still hot, but it's you're sitting down, you're in the shade. But look what I traded for. So there was some kids, their parents were sitting to the side, but there were some kids that had their pin boards out, and I was looking through their pin boards, and I saw a pin that I really thought was neat. And I showed them my pins, and I was like, are you interested in trading any of my pins for your pins? And they did. They traded me. But look at this pin. It's a Jafar Halloween Party 20. Oh, I had it upside down. It's a Jafar Halloween Party 2017. But I just thought it was cool. I have a little Jafar collection. Little Jafar collection.
Why?
But I don't know. No, because he's, I don't know, he's a villain, and I kind of like Lauren. I kind of like the villains. But I thought that was a good trade, and they were just sitting outside of the pin store, and I thought it was a good trade.
I like the red. I like the red, how it's sparkly. What's it called? I don't know what to call it.
Glitter?
Oh, I hear a rattlesnake.
We're missing a piece.
Oh well, we still all have the same number. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna play some checkers.
Are you playing? I haven't played checkers in a long time, so I don't even know what I'm doing. You can't move like that.
What? I gotta stay.
You gotta, isn't
This
it
one
diagonal?
was on black.
You have to go diagonal.
You can't go straight?
I don't think so.
Okay, so then that would be. Then how do I jump you? Gotta give it up for these bands. That imagine wearing that in a day where you're just sweating. It's hot. It's a hot one, and you're in full band uniform. Christmas store, Christmas ornament store at Magic Kingdom, and you can get a lot of these Christmas ornaments customized. And that's with, it looks like a date. And you have a choice of all these. You have a choice of like all these different ones here. And like this one says Pride 2024, but you can get them customized. And they do come, you can get stands individually, and the stands are $39.99 for a stand. And here is the price list for customizing. And like all these different ones, you can just add a little something to it to make it special.
First of all, I want to say, thankfully there are clouds today, so the sun does kind of go through the cloud out behind, and so then it's not like beating down on you. So that has helped today's.
Yeah.
Because if you're just sitting here and there's no clouds, the sun's getting behind, it's 10 times more brutal. And even if the temperature wasn't even as high, it still could be bad. But another tip is, I don't know if we've said, I'm sure we've said it before, is wherever you can cut through a gift shop to get to wherever you're going, do that so you can go in some air conditioning that way, like the Christmas tree store, ornament store
In Liberty Square.
Yeah, you can cut through there to get back down to Main Street, or even cross over by the castle, and then you can actually go in like you're going into Casey's Corner, and that takes you all the way through the Emporium, which the Emporium, you can just walk all the way through to the end of Main Street. And the same thing on the other side, except for you can't go into the ice cream store. That doesn't connect. Or Starbucks. After Starbucks. To keep cool.
So you see there's Casey's Corner right there. And this is technically Casey's Corner. These are all the tables for Casey's Corner.
It's like the exit from getting food.
And you can cut through here, which nice blast of cold air-conditioned air. And it leads right into the Emporium. So this is a good way, instead of walking down the middle of Main Street.
People sitting over there in the corner. People just pop down over there in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll find that.
Thankfully, they plop down out of the way, because we have seen it where people have done it in the middle of the store, and it's hard to get around. So if you are doing to do that in a store, please find a corner. Did we need a Numio? Is there a request for a Numio? No.
I don't remember Numio. There's Numios on the list if they come to the Character Warehouse. But like walking through here, just take a stroll. Just slow down. Look at the merchandise. Look at all the stuff you want to buy but can't buy until I win the lottery. That is. And just enjoy I love looking at this stuff. Like look at this awesome piece here with the clock. And then like that up there. Like you notice things that you normally wouldn't notice because you're not really looking at merchandise. You're looking at, you're just trying to stay cool. And you just walk through here, and that way, if you need to exit out, there's plenty of exits all along the way. But instead of walking right down the middle of Main Street, you can walk through the Emporium just to cool off a little bit.
You want to do a reel?
Yes, I did.
So this is one of the things we just posted on Instagram. It's a super lightweight, super soft too, sweatshirt. It comes in 4 different colors. They have the blue, the green, and then they have like a gray and Barbie. We were calling that Barbie pink. But that's the sizes. I mean, that's the different colors that they have. And I got let me take a picture of this. We're heading over. We've got some stuff from the Emporium. We posted some things. People had some questions, so we went back to the Emporium real quick, just to look into things, answer some questions, and we are heading over to Tomorrowland and another little thing to do. So right there is the the Plaza restaurant and the ice cream shop. And then when we head over to Tomorrowland, we always go through the Tomorrowland Plaza. Our terrace, not plaza, Tomorrowland Terrace. And this is only open for special events and stuff like that, but it's already cooler. Look, see, they got all the fans blowing. They do have air conditioning in here too. And you just kind of... Gwen's talking. She says that it's for the fireworks. You want the mic? It's the fireworks dessert party and special events too. They do have special events in here. But this is a nice little shaded cut through to Tomorrowland, and then you have the Pride Wall right there, and you got Stitch. How you doing? Okay. And then lately, if you've watched any of our vlog videos, I've been kind of, because I know lives are very popular because people feel like they're at the parks, and we're not doing lives yet walking around the parks, which I'd love to get to that point where we are doing lives, but I've been adding in a little bit of walking around footage, just so you get a feel of strolling through the parks with us. And I gotta admit, people watching is always interested in Disney. This Merchants of Venus, that's a nice cream place. That's a good place to get ice cream, but on a hot day, I do not recommend getting ice cream. For one,
I think other people will disagree with it.
they're not going to be able to hear you.
So he doesn't like to get ice cream on a hot day, but I said, that's him. Other people probably disagree with that, and they like to get their ice cream on a hot day. But we like the strawberry fruit bars. He used to like the lemon water ice, but you don't get that anymore. But
I don't like ice cream on hot days because, one, it melts super, super, super quick. Unless it's, because it's usually all soft serve. If it's scooped ice cream, that's a little bit different. But most of it's soft serve, so I don't like to get it. And it's not refreshing. And what Gwen was talking about with the strawberry fruit bars, we get them because it's fruit, and it's refreshing. And look, we just walked in, and this is Star Traders over by Tomorrowland Speedway, and they have new 626 merch. You got Stitch sweatshirt with a hibiscus on the sleeve. You got this one down here. How much is that?
The tag is
$29.99. And then the sweatshirt is $64.99. Anything on the back? Oh, you got Scrump on the back, and you got Stitch's claw print, playing it down there on the sleeve. What still? Oh, is that like a cover up? Oh, that's a
dress
okay.
or cover up.
And that is $44.99. They got shorts. They're like biker shorts, or not biker shorts, but like workout shorts, right? I wonder if. And how much are they? $44.99. And they do have a fanny pack too. Stitch 626. Fanny pack. $44.99. $34.99. Sorry, $34.99. Oh, is this the new Inside Out merch?
Here, we showed that
Oh, and they have this Stitch hoodie. Oh, that's cute, and that's all
embroidered. That's all embroidered.
And how much is that?
This definitely looks cropped.
$59.99, and it does look cropped. And then this piece too. This no, this looks like a regular t-shirt, sweatshirt.
It's kind of say it's more like spirit jersey material, like the older spirit jersey material, maybe. Not like that new super lightweight soft stuff. This is I can't see that.
$59.99. $59.99. Oh, it is like a spirit jersey. Has Stitch on the back.
This doesn't have a lot.
And then it looks like they got more stuff over here. So it looks like they got a tank top, and it looks like it's like jersey material, right?
Yeah.
And that is $34.99 for that. And they have matching shorts. And that is $44.99 for that. And and another t-shirt.
This is just a regular t-shirt. Regular t-shirt. $34.99.
And they have the new Inside Out 2 merchandise. I believe they already posted this. But you have the new emotions. You got shirts. Believe in yourself. That's true. You should. Believe in yourself. You'll accomplish so much in life if you just believe in yourself. And then you got the plushes all here. And they all $22.99 probably for most of these plushes. You got disgust, anger, fear, joy, sadness, and then the new plush down there. We are in the Winnie the Pooh gift shop. Once you come off of Winnie the Pooh's Adventures, you come out right there. And this is some of the new merchandise they have here at Winnie the Pooh. They have the dish towels. And they are $19.99 for the dish towel. They do have a throw, and the throw is $69.99, and it's quite a thick throw, and that's the pattern on it right there.
Lauren says we need it.
You need what? So they with the dish towel, and they have this apron. It's Gwen's fawning over it. It's super cute. Super cute.
We wear aprons all the time, so you can't even say it. At least I do.
And it is a nice pattern all over it. And that is $34.99. And they have this really cute top. And with you got Rabbit, Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger's down here. You got a bee down there. Piglet on the sleeve, Tigger on the back. And how much is that? That is $39.99 for that top. And then this is just some other stuff that's in the store. You got tumblers, you got the ornament. I've shown that before. And they do have some treats in here too. They got the keychains. And then they have some of the stuff that's available at the UK pavilion because it's English based. They have a hoodie there. That top's cute. That's $64.99.
You always come in the store and pull yourself up. I don't feel it at all, though, honestly.
You can test the stuff.
Mickey or Minnie? Mickey actually feels cooler than Minnie did. Did you get that?
No, I haven't gotten over there yet.
Because the person's sitting there, but it's embroidered.
So I'm just showing like some of the stuff that's available in the store. You got the Eeyore sweatshirt there. You got Pooh and Friends right there. You got a big Tigger t-shirt there, or Piglet. You got the Pooh and Friends. So that looks like a crop top right there. Oh, that's a nice jacket. It's like a windbreaker type of jacket. It's got two pockets. It's got Pooh on the front, a hood with a big Pooh on the back, and you got a zipper here, which I think that doesn't that usually mean that the whole rain jacket folds up into that zipper? And how much is that? You got little air holes in the arms.
Yeah, because look, it's zippers.
Oh, like zippers on the side. Yeah, it's almost like a poncho. It's zippers on the side.
It doesn't come all the way down. It's a slip. It doesn't come all the way down, so it's like a slip-on.
It's $59.99.
They only have large.
And then some of the other stuff they have. They have this really cute Pooh and Winnie and Tigger sweatshirt. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's like a.
That's thick though. That's not for Florida people. And that is $54.99 for that. And you got a Winnie the Pooh shirt there. Which that's really cute. And that is $39.99 for that. And they got plushes and stuff behind the counter. Another hack for staying cool. What?
I don't think I've seen that before.
The Donald.
Yeah, he's cute.
Hey, Gwen, just.
And then look at all the pride.
Where is it? Where is it? Wow. Look at the Donald
Apple.
caramel apple. And then all the pride treats.
On their side. The mint.
Oh, there's the mint. It's frosting. It's not ice cream. So there's two kind of hacks here. So one is we went on the Little Mermaid, and it was a 5-minute wait, which was about a 5-minute wait. And it's mostly inside. Very cool. It's a nice dark ride, cool dark ride, and it actually stopped a few times on us. But it's in the air condition, so it's not, it's not bad.
What I'm looking for, because I hardly don't have any.
And also another hack is we are in Dumbo's Big Top, and this is nice, or big Circus Big Top or something like that. They used to have tables and stuff in here, but now they have more merchandise. But this is a nice place to get out of the sun. There is some room back here. You can sit on the floor, just relax, just enjoy the air conditioning. Look at what they have. They have a whole section of treats, waters, but they have a bunch of treats. They got cookies. They got cookies, cupcakes, caramel apples, turtles. These are really good. I always get them. Fudge, cookies, and then they do have frozen Powerade, fruit punch, lemonade. They have plenty of frozen drinks. So it's a nice place. Oh, they still have the poison apple sipper. But it's a nice place to relax, get something to eat, something to snack on. And we got the Werther's original popcorn. This stuff's so good, but you got to eat it fresh. So let's walk through Fantasyland. So we are heading to what we refer to as the Princess Store, or I believe it's called Sir Mickey's. You got I want to say that is Prince Charming's carousel. And here is where you would wait to meet up with or do a meet and greet with the princesses. And there's the sword everybody tries to pull out of the anvil. Yeah, see, this is Sir Mickey's. So we refer to this as like the princess store, because this is where a lot of the princess merch for kids is, and other merchandise. And another cool place, that's why all the stores have been crowded today, because a lot of people are just coming into the stores just to get out of the sun. They have the dolls, Rapunzel's tower. If you got a little one that likes to dress up, this is where you would get all the costumes. You got Tiana, Levine, Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Tinkerbell, Esmeralda. Looks like over here you have Aurora, and Gwen left the store. Gwen left the building.
That was the one I was looking for, and it really wasn't that cool in there. Let's go looking on.
So let's head over. We're going into the store next that exits out from Phil her magic. And this is another great place to relax. It's a nice show. What? I don't know. No. But this is a great place. So it's a nice show. It's about 10 minutes long. It's a 3D element show. Really recommend it. It's really good. It's a standby of 15 minutes. So you actually go inside and wait inside. So there isn't much of a wait outside, or at least undercover. And that's a good way to beat the heat, right there. And then this is the store. This store has stuff that you don't usually find in other stores. This is a nice little hidden gem of a store. They got Lion King stuff. We've had more luck finding things in this store than we have in other ones. So you got a whole wall of ears. You got t-shirts, hats, plushes, and look at Donald. If you're familiar with this show, that's Donald from the show.
There's Mickey.
Oh, yep. And there's Conductor Mickey. We are in Pinocchio's house. We got something to eat, but we're up on the second floor. It's just a small area, not very big, a couple tables, but it's away from everybody else. And look at the view we have out our window. If you can see it, it's the castle, the carousel. Gwen got Caesar salad, chicken Caesar salad, which is, she always likes that. I got buffalo chicken flatbread, and we got some bread with marinara.
Like, to eat the breadsticks on their own, they're a little dry, but they're still tasty. But the marinara sauce is really good. Like, if they had offered spaghetti or meatballs in here with that sauce, they would be good.
Yeah, so Disney, I know you're listening. Make it happen. But we're going to enjoy. I needed something to eat. I was starting to get the jitters I had coffee at home, and then we got Starbucks. But also, nice sack, you find something to eat. Try to sit down in a place that's, relatively comfortable and air conditioned, and just get out of the heat for a little bit. So I was just thinking about something. So, especially on very hot days, and you're inside someplace like this eating. Now, this is me. If I was downstairs in the large dining area, and me and Gwen were finished eating, and we were sitting at a table of like 4 that would seat 4, I would feel obligated to get up to allow a family to sit down, because it's crowded and everybody's looking for a place to get out of the sun. Being up here up on the second floor, there was a couple that was behind us, and there's two groups of people over on the far side, but there's nobody up here. So even after we finish eating, if we feel like sitting here for a little bit to kind of recharge, personally, I would not feel bad about taking up a table. Now, if I was down in a more crowded central eating area, And, you know, you see families walking around looking for a place to sit. Mom or dad's carrying a tray full of food. They got 3 kids running around that they're trying to find a place to sit. If I was done eating, I'd feel obligated to get up and, you know, free up a table for a family. But finding an out-of-the-way area, and there are some restaurants you can do that. This is a quick service restaurant. So, you know, you order your food, get it, and then find a place to sit. If this was some of the places here, I was losing my train of thought. I'm getting old. Some of the places here do not have out-of-the-way sitting areas. It's pretty much one area, and you got to kind of, I would feel obligated to get up. But there's a couple, like Pecos Bill has a nice little nook areas here and there. This place does. There's a few. Not many, but there's a few. Harbor House. Oh, yes. Harbor House has some great out-of-the-way little nooks. You can go up on the second floor. You can sit in the area that you actually, people have to pass underneath you. Great people watching area, because you can look out the window and you see the line for the Haunted Mansion. You can see the ferry boat, Liberty Square. That's a great place. So there are places that when it's hot, everybody's looking for a place inside. I like to eat in the out-of-the-way places. Or when it's cold, yes. Gwen just threw in there when it's cold. Okay, we're going to walk and talk as we walk through Fantasyland. We're going to head over towards the Haunted Mansion. So another tip on hot days is, and we don't listen to our own tips because we just had a lot of food. And I wouldn't recommend eating a lot of food, like snack.
Did.
Well,
no, I had a salad. That's what you should. To me,
light.
That's what I do. I eat light.
Yeah,
I didn't have a breadstick because I just felt like I'm glad I got that, because I would have needed a little substance. Because I mean, that salad isn't that.
Nah, it's not that big, but with the chicken, it looked good.
No, it was, the lettuce had seen better days, but I ate most of it. I didn't eat all of it, but so that's what I do. I try to do salads.
Yeah, eat something light. I had the flatbread. I could have eaten more, but I was like, you don't want to walk around on a hot day with, like, you know, overstuffed. It's not comfortable on a hot day. And if you're not careful, it can actually make you feel sick.
Yeah, which was this morning, because Lauren made sausage. She loves sausage and gravy, and she started making it, but we were never home to have it. So she was getting the stuff for it the other day, and I was like, oh, well, I want to have it this time. So she started making it this morning. I was like, oh, because we could have left to come here like an hour and a half earlier, but I was like, we need to wait for her to eat it. And after we got here, I didn't feel good when we first got here. I need to.
Yeah. Let's pause this. So we're over here by the Rapunzel bathrooms, and we got Hook Hand at the piano, back by popular demand, because he insisted, tearing up the keyboards nightly. And then over here we have Vladimir. But this is a nice little chilled spot. You got to get out of the sun. On hot days like this, you got to get out of the sun. But how cute is this with all the Rapunzel? Rapunzel's been busy painting. And you got Vladimir. Look at that. He's got his porcelain unicorn. See, too. The scourge of the 7 continents. A prestigious collection of tiny ceramic unicorns on display in the Dolo Gallery at the Lavender Tea Room. Tea and finger sandwiches will be served. That's awesome, Vladimir. And if you ever get a chance to come here, right as it's getting dusk. Hang out. I don't know if you can see it, like right there. Hang out right there at dusk, and you'll be first in line for the lantern photo pass shots. And I'll insert one of them, and you can see what that is. And that's so neat to do at night. Okay. Really? So we're heading to the Haunted Mansion. But I was talking to, we had to go into the Winnie the Pooh store again to pick up, there's a Liberty Bell, to pick up a requested item. And I was talking to the cast member, and she asked me if I was a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, and I was like, of course. And she was like, do you know who Captain Barbossa is? And I go, you mean Commodore Barbossa? And she laughed. And wow, maybe this is a little bit longer line than we thought. This is the line for the Haunted Mansion. But she said that he was meeting and greeting earlier today. And today, she believes today was his first day meeting and greeting. So I'm looking forward to running into Captain Barbossa or Commodore Barbossa sometime in the near future. What's the app say? It said 20 minutes? What's the sign say? Can you see the sign? 20? This looks longer than a 20-minute. So there's Harbor House, and what we were talking about with Harbor House, like you can get them rooms, you can eat up there. There's tables up there for Harbor House, and you can sit there and watch. That's an awesome place for people watching. And they do have all these second-story windows are all the eating areas for Harbor House. So it gives you really good opportunities for some good people watching while you enjoy your meal in a cool air-conditioned space.
Just went up.
The 35?
Is that what it says?
Huh?
Is that what it says? 30 or 30?
Yeah, it looks like 35.
Did we stay or did we go?
Yeah, it's up to you. Looks like we have a foolish moral dance team or something coming out. The line's moving pretty good, but we'll see. The wait did go up to 35 minutes, which this is one of them. So, like right now, we're in the sun, but hopefully the line will keep moving. But it can get hot when you're waiting out here. But then the rest of the line will be in the shade, so that helps out a lot. And a little pro tip is never get in a ride line right after one of the parades let out, because everybody will be waiting. Everybody who has Lightning Lane will be waiting for after the parade, and then they all get in the Lightning Lane line, and it can be frustrating. There's one thing I just thought of too for any tips and tricks. So if you're coming down here and you want to get the photo pass, which I highly recommend getting a photo pass, it is well worth it. Any green shirt photographer you can do the photo pass with. You can do photos all over the place. I started doing it when we were coming down on vacation because I was never in the pictures. I was always the one taking the pictures. So I went from being in 3 or 4 pictures to being in, 80% of the pictures. But a tip is, if you have a group of people linked on your My Disney Experience app, only one of them people needs to get the Disney Photo Pass. Not everybody in the group needs to get the Photo Pass. Only one person. So, like for Gwen and I and Lauren and Richie, they're all on my Disney app under our annual passes, and I'm the only one that has Photo Pass attached to my account. So when Gwen and Lauren are in the parks and they do the photos, it shows up on my app and I can download them. So just a tip, if you're in with a large group of people, only one person in your group, if you're all linked, needs to get Photo Pass. Yeah, we're going to walk and talk again. So Hall Presidents is a really good attraction to do on a hot day. And we just came off a Haunted Mansion, and it felt so good in there. It was nice and cool.
As soon as you walked out, it hit you with
how hot it was.
Yeah. Didn't it? Did you notice it? As soon as you walked out, I was like, I want to go back in.
And also, especially today, what we've noticed, and I think I've noticed it in the past, is, okay, so when it's a really hot day, everybody tries to get to the park early to get all their stuff done. And then the families head to the hotel to, chill out at the pool, maybe take a little siesta. So right now, what time is it?
By 6 o'clock.
So it's dinner time-ish. It's 5:53. So a lot of families have gone back to the resorts for dinner, to refresh a little bit, maybe to come back in the parks later. But the wait times right now are getting lower. We're walking up to the hub, and you can see where it's not very crowded. It's not very crowded at all right now. So
even the waffle place usually has a huge line, and there was nobody in it. But it's kind of too hot to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Eat a hot waffle and sit outside there. But people do it. I mean, you pay to come here on vacation. So, I mean, you do it, but...
Well, the whole point of that was that on hot days, sometimes if you just can hang out and bear the heat, go inside, try to relax as much as you can around this dinner time, you can start hopping on rides. You can get a lot done because the crowd levels are a lot lower on hot days. It's like rainy days. When you have a really rainy day, everybody's like, oh, I'm not going to the park on a rainy day. For me, a rainy day is for me. I said for me. One time, Gwen let me go solo, and it was a rainy day, and I came in, and within a half an hour at Hollywood Studios, I had ridden Rise of the Resistance, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and Millennium Falcon in about a 45-minute span. The 3 major rides. I think I would have gotten on Slinky Dog, but Slinky Dog was down. And plus, it's an outdoor roller coaster. But hot days are like rainy days. If you can just hang at the park, you can get so much more done. You're hot and sweaty, but so is everybody else. And just take them little breaks during the day, and you'll be surprised how much you can get done. We are heading over to Carousel Progress now because first of all, I haven't been on a Carousel Progress in probably months, and I want to see if one of their hands fall off. Lately, not lately, but about 6 months ago, they were having problems with one of the figures or another somewhere along the attraction. Hand would fall off. So we're going to go just chill out. Progress. Carousel Progress. And there's Gwen's favorite ride. Monster Laugh Floor. She loves that one. Inside joke. If you know, you know. I wish I would have filmed it. Yeah, it seems, like Gwen just said, it seems more crowded in Tomorrowland than it did in the hub. What's Buzz at? Buzz is out of 15. See, Buzz is out of 15. I looked on the app. No, because there's not much inside. Look, there's barely a line for People Mover.
Okay, so we're about to die on the battery here.
Yeah. So that's our day at Magic Kingdom, where it's hot with tricks and tips.
He lost the tip.
Yeah, I lost my little windsock on my microphone. So if you happen to be at Magic Kingdom, you see what looks like a big
fuzzball,
big insect. It's my windsock.
So yeah.
So stay cool, stay hydrated, ride on them rides that you can get inside. Take a lot of breaks, and if you can hang, you know, around dinner time, you could probably get on a lot of rides because all the families are taking off.
Yeah.
Anything to add? No, you're tired.
I'm hot.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.